Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is finally out, and Bowser's Fury takes place as a brand new game in the Mario franchise. Technically, it's its own thing, even though it's incredibly short. It is an open world, sandbox style Mario, very similar to 64, Sunshine, and of course, Super Mario Odyssey, and actually pulls a lot from those games, which makes lots of people think that this was actually in development for Mario Odyssey in the first place. Today we're talking about how Bowser's Fury kind of leads us to the next big Mario game, and it could actually be sooner than later. But before we get started, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe if you guys are new to stay up to date on all things Bowser's Fury, Mario 3D World, and Nintendo in general. And I also want to say thank you to my channel members. If you would like to become a member, all you have to do is click the join button beside subscribe, and it's only $2 a month to have some cool emojis, your special loyalty badge, and also play with me live on live streams. But without further ado, let's talk about what Nintendo can do next after Bowser's Fury and how Bowser's Fury leads to the next big Mario game. Bowser's Fury is a sort of game that's more of an add-on, and it feels like an expansion, a DLC rather, not an entire game. And the whole game revolves around Mario going around an island, or lots of mini islands, in order to collect these cat shines. And if he gets enough, he can awaken the giant Giga Bell amongst these islands in order to fight Bowser off, and consistently fighting Bowser off until he finally defeats him. But, like I said, this game is developed with multiple islands in mind, and the islands are not that big. Each island homes about 5 cat shines, and there's about a total of about 6 or 7 mini islands to explore throughout this game. The game is so quick, in fact, on my initial go-through, I 100%ed it in about 3 to 4 hours, and I see lots of people online are starting to learn how to speedrun it at about almost 30 to 40 minutes. And myself, learning to speedrun it the other day, I was able to do it in 1 hour with just my second to third time playing through this game. So it's a very quick game, and it's a very small game. But why is it so small, and why does it feel like it's just an Odyssey Kingdom? Well, that's exactly what it is. It's a Mario Odyssey Kingdom that was developed, it seemed, for Mario Odyssey. But of course, there's no proof to that. Nintendo hadn't come out and say, hey, you know, this is a Mario Odyssey Kingdom that was being developed for the sequel, and we decided to just throw this in the 3D world. They didn't say that. But it does feel like that for sure. The little islands and everything, how they're separated, just feels like one giant Mario Odyssey Kingdom, and it very well could have started off that way. You know, we do know that Nintendo's probably working on the next big Mario game, as 3D World was just a port, and like I just said, Bowser's Fury seems to be like a small expansion to that, and there was really no reason to not have another Mario game in the works in the first place, so this is how this game could have started off. But what does this mean for the future of Mario? We just got so many Mario games from the old 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy, and even 3D World, so is that it for Mario for a while? I don't think so. I think the next big Mario game could actually be as early as next year. I know Nintendo just had a giant anniversary for the plumber, but it doesn't seem like it's going to end anytime soon. Obviously, people love Mario, and Mario is one of the biggest sellers, if not the biggest seller on the Nintendo Switch, so why not continue to produce good Mario games? And this might be a way for Nintendo to experiment with what a future Mario could be. I know lots of people would love to see a Mario Odyssey 2 because the mechanic is just so pure and so awesome, and it's just so underutilized still. There's so many enemies out there that Mario could still capture and turn into for a blast. But this could be experimenting a future version of what could be the next big Mario game. And maybe Mario 3D World takes a new step into the future. Mario 3D World is a big game that focuses on multiplayer, but it also has a weird mechanic where the camera stays stationary behind the player. But what if they kind of change things around? This is going to be the new Mario 3D World. The blocks and structures of Mario 3D World stay the same, but now the camera swings behind the main character, and maybe your friends could run alongside you in this grand adventure. Who knows what Nintendo's planning, but this could be a really cool, really neat next version of Mario 3D World in the future. It's actually a Mario 3D world, a giant world where Mario can explore and go to different locations at any pacing that he wants. But I actually still think that Mario Odyssey 2 is the game that's in development. There's just so much Mario Odyssey brought into Mario 3D World and even Bowser's Fury, it's ridiculous. For instance, they added the ground pound dive that Mario has in Mario Odyssey. It's not as smooth, of course, because it's running in the 3D World engine, but they did add that pretty much overall same moveset, gave Mario a faster speed to kind of match up with Mario Odyssey Mario, and also you have the snapshot mode, which is taken and completely ripped directly from from Super Mario Odyssey. So it seems like Mario Odyssey is still the basis for Nintendo's Mario right now. And in fact, it might actually still be what's going on right now. That Mario Odyssey engine definitely is not going to go to waste, and there's just so much going on within that game and that capture mechanic. There's no way Nintendo would want to abandon that already. So I do think Mario Odyssey 2 is in development, and in fact I think it's been in development for a very long time, and I think there could have been 2 teams working with these Marios. Obviously Bowser's Fury would have one, and the other team would be working on Odyssey 2. And we could very well get an announcement maybe later this year for next year. I don't think the game drops this year, but I think we could very well hear from it very soon. So here's the kind of options that I think we have. I think Mario 3D World is its own set of Mario coming eventually. I think it's going to play like a 3D World game, it's going to look like a 3D World game, there's going to be blocks and structures everywhere, and it's really just going to be a big obstacle course. When I think of 3D World, I think of obstacle courses, and that's just what it looks like, where Odyssey is based off of real environments, real structures, you know, buildings and mountain ranges and hills, where 3D World is a bunch of colorful blocks and different types of blocky terrain. And I think that's what could happen. Maybe we get 2 separate versions of 3D Mario. Maybe we have the 3D World style, which continues to go on, and it looks like Bowser's Fury from now on. And then we also have things like Mario Odyssey, which are realistic, and they feel more like an adventure game compared to the, you know, family-friendly, play with your friends version of 3D World. But the question is, what would you guys like to see from the Mario series next? Do you think they continue on with 3D World with a new style of 3D World similar to Bowser's Fury? You know, Nintendo always loves to experiment and see what's coming, or do you think they do something completely different? Something else that I also didn't really mention is Captain Toad. Captain Toad from Mario 3D World actually has been getting a lot of things happening soon and some rumors regarding the adventurers. So apparently there's a new Captain Toad coming this year to some insiders, and it's going to be a bigger one than the first one. And we can kind of tell because Captain Toad not only came out on the Wii U, but got a port on the Switch, and we have more Captain Toad gameplay here with Mario 3D World. So it seems like Captain Toad is revving up for another adventure, and this could be leading into that. But like I said, what would you guys like to see? Do you like to see a new Captain Toad, a brand new Mario 3D World style game, or a brand new Mario Odyssey 2? And when do you think we're going to get any type of brand new big Mario adventure again? It might be a while, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Mario and Nintendo alike. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. See you guys.